oats.
Hey everyone, Eric here. Welcome back. Today I'm going to do a recipe video. First one on my channel. Hopefully many more. Not a cooking video today, it's just a recipe more or less. Assembly, overnight oats, and a slight variation, maybe two slight variations from my normal today. I'll explain them. I posted a picture on Instagram of some silk almond cashew chocolate milk, and I mentioned making overnight oats, and a follower of mine, Bullet Roger, suggested providing a video. He was looking to have a how-to. So we're going to do that today, and let's get started. Okay, so what we're going to have today, I have a 2-cup freezer jar that I use to make these. It's not breakable, seals well, and I have them. So you need a banana. I like them on the ripe side, not mushy, but you know, ripe and a little sweeter. Some measuring spoons. I usually use the Kirkland almond milk, but for today we're going to go with this chocolate stuff. I've never made chocolate overnight oats before, but should be fine. I usually use a mix of hemp seeds, chia seeds, and ground flaxseed, and I keep them usually pre-mixed. And I was out, so I went and I bought this package that I found at Walmart that actually has a mix of the three. It might not be equal portions of each, which I usually use, but it's close enough. Large flake oats. We don't want the quick oats. We want the large flake. They're just going to give you a little more substance, a little more chew maybe. I use cinnamon in mine and pumpkin seeds, but I've also used sunflower seeds, and that works just as well if that's what you prefer. These are just raw hulled pumpkin seeds. They're not salted, or they're not roasted. There we go. So what I normally start with is I get my banana and just peel it off. Peel it, and I'll go and just, you know, fairly small slices, but they don't have to be super thin. And I'll take the seed mixture, and like I say, usually sometimes I used to have it separate all the time, and then I started making a premix of this, and it just saved a bit of time, saved containers. I use a tablespoon of each seed, so with the mix I use 3 tablespoons, and this is to make an individual serving of the overnight oats. So 3 tablespoons of the mix, so that's roughly a tablespoon of each. And then I'll take the cinnamon and a teaspoon of that and put that in. And the pumpkin seeds, or sesame, or sunflower seeds, whatever you're using. And I usually use about 2 tablespoons or so of that. I don't usually measure it. I usually just shake it in there and eyeball it. So once that's in there, what I'll do is I'll cover it and I'll give it a bit of a shake. Just rattle it around in there, and what that does is it goes and takes all that seed mix and coats each of the banana pieces, and it just disperses it nicely inside the final oats. Right, so once that's in there, I'll go and take the oats and I've been using a third of a cup. If you want more, you can use a half cup, or if you're a smaller eater, you can use a quarter cup, no problem. I've been using a third of a cup and it works fine. So what I've been doing, again, I'll cover that up, just shake that a little bit so it's dispersed in there some. And that was a small banana, so you know, if you got a big banana, your cup's going to be a little fuller. This seems to be a little on the empty side so far, but you know, just varies with banana size. Normally, this is the first variation that we're getting to. I got frozen blackberries from Walmart, and normally I'll use frozen wild blueberries. Just, I like the small size, I like the texture a little bit better, but any frozen fruit, you want to use frozen strawberries or raspberries, peaches, mangoes. You know, if you're someone who likes to change it up each time you buy frozen fruit. Mix it up. If you want to use fresh fruit, if you have fresh strawberries or anything, you can also do fresh strawberries. It is flexible. Change it the way you want. So again, once it's in there, I just give it a couple of shakes and it just disperses everything a little evenly inside there. And then once that's together, it's just a matter of covering it with some of your non-dairy milk. And like I say, second variation of the day, I'm using the chocolate milk. So with that done, or with that covered up like that, just, you know, a little over top of your berries and stuff, you want to be able to close the container, but you want to make sure you got everything covered, and that'll absorb into the oats overnight. So just cover it up tight. There. So that's ready to go into the fridge like that. And then tomorrow morning, just give it a little stir with your spoon and enjoy. So you can also use a glass mason jar. I recommend the ones with the wide mouth, not the regular mouth, and also one with a solid lid. This is one I use for sprouting seeds. Maybe another video. But yeah, a 2-cup mason jar. Like I say, I use the plastic one. It's nice, it's convenient. And then or the glass one, but I do recommend you use one that's got the wide mouth. Or if you got a pickle jar or whatever that'll hold 2 cups, you know, put it in a bowl and cover it overnight. Whatever. Okay, so here's the oats after they've been sitting overnight, and just open it up. Take a look. It's thickened up, so you know, give it a little bit of a stir. Get some of those top berries in. It's looking pretty good. Rather than shoot this in the van, I figured I'd shoot it with this background. The sun's behind some clouds off and on, but I figured outside here is a lot better. So, with the chocolate, it definitely looks different than with no chocolate. chocolate and berry mix is nice. And the banana, of course. Now this did seem to thicken up a little more than with the non-chocolate milk. Probably just because the milk is thicker to start with. If that's the case and you like it thinner, just thin it out with some more milk. So that's my overnight oats, my routine for putting them together. You can easily do several of these at the same time if you want. You have everything out, make up 2, 3, 4, put them all in the fridge, and you got breakfast ready for however many days you made oats for. I haven't gone over 4 days, but 4 days I've done, and I've had, you know, good results with. So give it a try and let me know in the comments if you did, what you think of it, and if you'd like to see more videos like this. Have a good day. Oh, it's hot in here. Had the fan turned off so it's a little quieter. Get a little airflow in here.